Arnos Vale was lucky enough to catch the attention of the press. This old soap factory, however, has not. It's a Victorian building, and it's Grade 2 listed, so why hasn't it been preserved?
Well, the problem with Bristol is that there are hundreds of old buildings and other things lying around, and what we want to do is preserve them all, but of course we can't because there are too many. We don't have an infinite amount of money. Even if we did, we'd spend it all on the health service and so on. But I would love to see some of the most important ones preserved.
The soap factory, it seems, is just not important enough. Just like Arnos Vale, it will cost millions of pounds to have this place restored. In conservation, when cost outweighs importance, this is normally what happens. It's the same story with this listed Victorian warehouse. It is suffering from terrible damp and is said to be critically at risk, yet due to the cost of saving it, it is being ignored and the situation is only getting worse. But despite the costs, many people still believe these buildings are worth restoring.
I think it's hugely important to save Bristol's historic buildings, indeed any historic buildings of real merit. Apart from anything else, that gives you a sense of continuity. You really feel that you have a history and it's part of your culture. Wouldn't it be terrible if we looked around everywhere and it was nothing but modern concrete blocks? Mm-hmm. So wonderful though some modern buildings are, we need our past around us all the time. It influences our mood, our culture, our attitude to things. And I think it would be a real shame if we let these things go.
On Bristol's harbour side, many of our historic buildings are being saved. These old whaling buildings, for example, are being turned into a shopping centre. But perhaps Bristol's greatest industrial achievement has already been saved.